very much for joining me here on the ECN European Cricket Network YouTube channel or on Fancode in India. Hope you're all well and enjoying this lovely Friday afternoon, wherever you may be watching from. I know that some of the Spanish boys, they'll be keeping a close eye out on this one. Of course, Italy batting again, so they'll be looking to go one further with the bat this time. They'll be looking to set a pass score of 140 at least. We're just about to get things underway, and it is going to be Muslim Ashraf to get us underway here. Just playing that into the offside. Starts off with a dot ball, such as Germany and Italy. This time sweeps, and this is going to go all the way. This will be the first boundary. It's a lovely shot from Stewart. Just waits a little bit longer on this one. Just helps it round the corner, and it's a boundary for Italy. Oh, this is off the pad, and he's got him. And there's no surprise. There wasn't really any hesitation from the umpire. And rather, he has to go for just one. And Klein gets his first wicket of this game. It could be an interesting aspect as he's a little bit late on this one, but it just gets through. It will be a single as Campopiano will get off the mark with that single into the offside. You can just see that, just struggling to, just wasn't able to collect it cleanly. Team. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll have to wait because that's been launched into the leg side. That's going to go all the way in 6 more. Getting an opportunity. Well, this is going to be back-to-back boundaries as this time Grant Stewart just leaps back and watches this one all the way through the offside. 4 more. Well, Grant Stewart, he's taking a liking, isn't he? Because that's the exact same position. And it's going to be 6 more. And it's the end to a massive over. This is short and punished. Grant Stewart just stands tall and watches this. Looks like it goes all the way, and it just has. It's 6 more, and Grant Stewart gets on his tiptoes. Needs a response though, and it's a bit of a shorter delivery, but once again, it's just turned around the corner. Luckily for Stewart, doesn't quite middle it. And again, this time it's a nice shot from Campopiano, and it's got through the infield. And on an outfield like this, it's just going to trickle over the boundary. Short and dispatched. Well, it doesn't matter where you're fielding. On any ground, that's 6 because that's in, out of the ground. 6 more. Well, it's 2 in 2 because this time it's overcompensated from Justin Broad. And he gets it all wrong. It's 2 full. And Stewart, again, stand and deliver. Flicks this off the pads, and it's 6 more. It's fuller, and it's going to be another boundary. This time it's flatter and it's harder. It's the same result though. It's out of the ground. It's 6 more. And he will do it with just a push into the leg side. They want to, and it looks like they're going to come back really comfortably in the end, and they will. And it brings up a very impressive half century for Grant Stewart. Don't think it's quite made the rounds around the ground. ECS in Malta on the drive, and this is coming towards me, and it's going to be all the way as that's just on the top of the boundary. It hits it on the full. Stop hitting them over him, and he's gone for it again, and this time it's the biggest of them all because it's down the ground and it's straight over the sight screen, and Stewart is taking this bowling lineup apart. This time goes down the ground again, and it's 6 more. Just evades the jumping man at long off, and well, gone for 11. And well, this has gone high in the air. It's a big opportunity, and it pays off. Sticking with spin ends up paying off for Germany, and it's no surprise that it's that man. It's his 30th international T20 wicket. Mr. Bharati gets the big wicket. He's gone for the big shot. He might fall lucky. He doesn't. It's an excellent catch from Bharati. He did the hard work, he got there, and it looks as if he might have just fallen a little bit short, but the outstretched left hand. Justin Broad into the attack. This is short and punished leg side, and it's going to be a boundary. That's certainly going to help proceedings for Italy. Here's Dieter Klein. This is up in the air, down the ground. Catching opportunity, taken, and taken cleanly by Broad. Coming round to his left, and Mead knew he was going to have to go for it. He hadn't quite struck the balls cleanly. Final ball. It's an excellent bit of bowling. They're going to take on Richardson. However, Richardson will win the race, and Singh will be run out for the second time here today. But it will mean that Italy will finish on 146 for 5. And well, if you go back to what happened this morning, I think they'll be, as an Italian fan, you'd be pretty happy to be able to finish on 146. However, when you're on 96 for 1 after 10 overs, you'll be a little bit upset to be going at 5s for the remaining 10 overs, or the second 10 overs of your 20 over inning. Broad looking to get on the attack straight away, and eventually it's going to be 2 to the total. So a good start for Broad, who looks to get on the front foot from the off. This is up in the air and just evades the diving man in the covers. It was Padusha Fernando who was diving to his left. Pierces through the offside. That's going to be 4 more. It's a lovely shot from Justin Broad. On the drive, and it's been put down, tipped over the bar by Damit Kosala, and he tips it over the bar for 4 runs in the game. But this is driven sweetly by Justin Broad, and that will be another boundary. Doesn't quite get better than that. He's playing, and wow, this is down the ground. It's a lovely shot from Talal Khan, and that looks as if it's gone all the way, and it has. It's a very nice shot. Got that front leg out of the way. He gets a bit of bat on this. It's going to race away. It's going to take some cutting off. It's electric on this outfield, and it's going to be another boundary. So this time, the free hit gets capitalised on, and it's 4 more. So elegant to watch. However, this time, could be in trouble, and he is. And this time, the wicket will fall. It's the first wicket for Italy in the entire tournament. And Talal Khan, he has to go for a well-made 28. But for wicket keepers, it's just as much, as this is going to be another boundary. This is going to be another 4. Nice shot from Van Heerden. Might have found the gap. He hasn't. It's excellent work in the end, out in the deep from Marcus Campopiano. Was not easy. Actually a really pleasant shot in the end from Van Heerden, but he did well. Good slower ball, and it's unlucky. It's pierced through the field, and this is going to race away, and it will be a boundary. And it's a lovely way for Justin Broad to bring up his 3rd international T20 50 with a lovely cover drive. This is the final one. Well, up in the air, and it's actually an excellent catch. A really good piece of work from the skipper, Jean-Pierre Romide, setting by example. And what a moment for Danuwan. He gets his first international wicket, the young 17-year-old. And this one gets through. It looks like it is going to go all the way. And it has. It's a good effort, though. Richardson pulls into the leg side, and that will certainly relieve a bit of pressure if there was ever any doubt for the Germans. Nice boundary into the leg side. This is a very slow delivery. Turn around the corner. It will take some chasing, and he won't get there. And it's another lovely shot, given a little bit of... And getting aggressive now, Van Heerden. And well, it doesn't matter where you put your fielders, because that's out of the ground. 6 more. Very nice from Joshua Van Heerden. I think he's clearly had enough. And that will be it. That will be 4 through the covers. And that will be the rest of the game completed. That's all she wrote. Germany are your victors here in match number 2. They take 2 wins from 2 here today. And it just wasn't meant to be for Italy, as they do end up losing both of their matches today. Wasn't due to lack of trying. Some excellent hitting from Grant Stewart in both games. unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be, even though there were some moments of excellence. That catch from Jean-Pierre Omid was rather entertaining.